to the Beck program. Here are the questions we're going to try to answer tonight. What does it mean to be an American anymore? How about this one? How long before the mainstream media goes broke? Do you know that we had, what was it, 4.1 million viewers at 5 p.m. and our rerun last night? And yet the mainstream media didn't even cover the story we were covering. How long before you realize, there's no reason to even watch these people? They're lying to you. They're part of it. Next one is, will the mainstream media cover tonight's Acorn tape? Oh, there's a new one in another city. Haven't heard about it yet, have you? No, not unless you've been watching Fox. If you believe this country is great, but you don't want corruption to destroy it, you gotta stand up and come follow me. Hello, America. Tonight I want to talk to you about corruption. I want to talk to you about where we're headed. I want to give you some answers. We got a lot of calls last night. People said, okay, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I'm going to help you with that tonight. But in order to chart a course forward, you have to know where you are, and we're in trouble. And you have to also know where you came from. In my lifetime, there has never been a bigger story than the events that took place on September 11th, 2001. 19 Al-Qaeda terrorists hijacked 4 commercial planes and carried out their suicide attacks. They murdered 3,000 Americans. It changed us. For a long time, I thought it changed us for the better. Do you remember what it was like? Those terrifying days right after 9/11, but do you remember what we were like to each other? I didn't think it would end, and then it did. Before 9/11, and me included, we were complacent. We took our security and our freedoms for granted. We just assumed that our freedom would always be here, that America could never change. We're there again, aren't we? We fell asleep at liberty's wheel. We were slapped into reality in a few fateful moments. Today, it is a day of remembrance. They say it's also a day of service, but you know what? I think the best way to serve on September 11th is to not forget. We cannot allow ourselves to slip back into our pre-9/11 ignorance, or we are going to be doomed to let history repeat itself over and over and over again. We're the people in the history books that you read and they say, how did they miss this? How are they so stupid? That's what we're living now. We must never, ever forget. We must never forget how fragile and how delicate and how valuable our freedom really is. We must not forget the sights and the sounds from what started as a beautiful, glorious Tuesday morning in September 2001.
Did you understand that transmission? Yeah, that transmission said was unreasonable. It sounded like someone said they have a bomb on board. Sir, did you hear the transmission where the airplane said he had a bomb on board? Affirmative, he said there was a bomb on board. That's what we thought. We didn't get it clear. That aircraft he can't get a hold of, did he turn to the east now? He just turned to the east also. Okay, 956, we had a visual on him, just stand by. Do you have a visual on him now? We did, but we lost him in the turn. You can make a turn back to 220 heading, let me know if you can see him. Yeah, they were making a turn at 956. American 10-6 and executive 956, we just lost the target on that aircraft. I need to go.
Man, Z100, 852. Something weird is going on.
Yeah.
The World Trade Center is on fire.
Oh my Seriously, goodness. The top of the building. We're trying to get information.
Top level of one of the
is to unfold from New York City.
A plane crashed. Just
plane has now flown in.
Wait, explosion at the Pentagon?
A third located on alert and outside of
I don't
Washington,
have words to describe what I'm witnessing right now.
Effective immediately until further notice. Flight operations in the national airspace system by United States civil aircraft and foreign civil and military aircraft are prohibited.
Freedom itself was attacked this morning by a faceless coward. And freedom will be defended.
Oh, God!
Oh my God.
It just landed on Manhattan. All right, so now we look back up to the TV. One of the World Trade Towers has collapsed and fallen.
I've never seen anything like this. I've got 5 patients. They need to. We got an ambulance full of cops and pedestrians. Building just collapsed. We don't have no the town. It just came down 10:30. All the cops away from the building. You got a female officer down. Female officer, where are you now, King? Where are you, King? Where are you?
We're not going to be stopped. We're not going to be deterred. We're not going to stay at home. We're not going to be frightened. We're going to live our lives as Americans.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
We're all brothers. We all got to stick together.
One nation, under God, indivisible.
Where are you, King?
My God, look at the skyline without the towers. It is Tuesday, September 11th, 2001. This is Glenn Beck. Dateline, New York. In one of the most audacious attacks ever, terrorists hijacked 2 airliners, crashed them into the World Trade Center in a coordinated series of blows today that brought down the twin 110-story towers. Thousands may be dead. 58,000 people work at the World Trade Center.
I just want to let you know I love you. I'm stuck in this building. I'm waiting in the building for someone else. I don't know. There's lots of smoke and we just wanted you to know that I love you always.
One plane, United Flight 93, crashed north of Somerset County Airport, a small airport 80 miles southeast of Pittsburgh. United said that flight, Boeing 757, left Newark at 8:01 and entered San Francisco with 38 passengers.
We will not turn. It is as old as the scriptures. We will not falter. And is as clear. And we will not fail. As the American Constitution.
That is the news of this day, September 11th, 2001.